Welcome to my channel. My name is Spade Parkland. Welcome to Parkland Media. This video contains my fan theory for the show From on MGM+. This video contains spoilers. This video was not made from anything from MGM+ exclusive content. If the theory holds true, I just got it right. Subscribe, click the notification bell, thumb up the video, share your social media. If you want to support me and support the channel, you can join the channel membership, and or you can also support with the super thanks that is near the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the comment section.
I'm gonna give you to Fatima. She's gonna take such good care of you. What are you laughing at?
Hi, Trudy.
How do you know my name?
We know all your names.
Ellis leaves Fatima with the lucky handkerchief. He walks away. He doesn't want to leave her. So if you notice, that right there is the talisman up. Fatima goes near the talisman. She goes near the door because she wants to leave, but she can't because she's a fugitive. Her and Ellis want to do the right thing. Boyd is like, no. Boyd is lying. Boyd's threshold was lying to the people to do a cover-up. Corruption. All right, she crouches down. She looks at the lucky handkerchief. She smells it because it has Elgin scent on it. It makes her feel good. This is the reason, in my opinion, that next Fatima is going to be able to see the kimono lady. Hopefully you've already seen the episode. If not, spoilers. Fatima believes in the lucky handkerchief. Okay? Believe. When people believe stuff, when people believe the spoilers, when people believe the lies of the man in yellow, when people believe the serpent in the Garden of Eden and they're eating apples from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, when people believe their pastor, when people believe that 9/11 was an inside job, when people believe that in Iraq they had weapons of mass destruction, when people believe stuff, it becomes real. Fatima's belief in this lucky scarf, I believe, allowed her to ascend to a higher fate of existence. Fatima was using DRUGS's every day in Colony House. Remember, she was known as the Mary Jane lady. The Mary Jane was clouding her judgment. It was clouding her judgment and also clouding maybe any ability for her to perceive things supernaturally. So now that she's not using the Mary Jane and her mind is clear, just like Jade's mind is clear because he's no longer drinking and he can perceive stuff better and think better. That is the reason why I believe in this next shot after smelling the handkerchief that's lucky that she believes in. She looks up and she's able to see the kimono woman. The kimono woman was there the whole time. But she can see the kimono woman now. And the kimono woman is looking at her and is like, uh-oh, Fatima can see me. Now that the kimono woman knows that Fatima can see her, now that she knows that, guess what the kimono woman does? Guess what she does? She bounces. Look, you don't duck, no fade. Okay? Do not duck, no fade.
What the heck?
Right. If you sitting there spying this whole time and you trying to bring the smoke, don't leave now.
So basically the folks or whoever was in charge, they pulled some shenanigans.
Right. Kimono woman pulling some shenanigans. She gonna run now that she can be seen. Trying to duck or fade.
Let me get up out of here. I'm camping.
Right. Kimono woman been talking all that crap this whole time, taking Polaroid pictures of stuff, working with Elgin behind the scenes, saying that you can get people out of there. Look, if you really about that life, then you need to stick around and let Fatima know exactly what you got planned. Don't be running.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
That's weak. Kimono woman out here weak. So if you were thinking maybe the kimono woman could help, at that point, no, the kimono woman is not here to help. What did Christopher say? Christopher said the same thing. You're a liar, boy in white. Everything lies here, including kimono. Kimono lies. Everybody lies. Don't trust nothing, not even the boy in white. Kimono woman, she runs. She ain't about that life. Fatima's wondering what the heck. She's scared out of her mind. I'd be scared too. This is Elgin. He looks in the mirror like he's Eminem getting ready to go on a rap battle, lose yourself. So different times we have people look in the mirror, crossing kind of like points of no return. Was Jasmine, she looking in the mirror, wondering, saying, I can't believe I'm about to do what I'm about to do. When she opened up the window to let her super friends in. We have Fatima. She looked in the mirror when she lost the tooth and she was showing signs that she's a whole weirdo out here. And Elgin, to me, this is the point right here where he's looking in the mirror and he's like, you know what? Should I do this?
Uh-oh, stinky.
The mirror scenes are really good because they reflect how people are at the threshold and they're like, okay, if I do this, this is me crossing the line. There is no going back. Elgin believes he's doing the right thing, even though it is bad. But he believes that he may be an anti-hero, in my opinion. He believes that he's doing a bad thing for a good outcome. And notice that on his chest, he has a crow, which to me symbolizes that he is now working for the bad people. He's working for the bad people. There's no going back. There's no redeeming quality. No different from Fatima crossing a threshold by stabbing Tilly. No different from Boyd crossing a threshold by lying and trying to cover up the murder of Tilly. No different than Sarah crossing a threshold, trying to sacrifice Ethan. Everybody has, well, not really everybody, but a lot of people have crossed thresholds and they're at a point of no return. They're at a point of no return. They think they're doing the right thing. We have a lot of people in the modern world who are doing a lot of bad things for what they believe is a spiritual journey, spiritual cause. You hear people kaplooey themselves in, we'll just say, parks and schools, thinking that they're doing this for, Allah and different things. And they're hurting people, obviously, but they think that they're doing stuff for a spiritual purpose, for a higher calling. They believe that doing this bad thing is something that's going to punish the infidels. So Elgin is looking in the mirror like Eminem on the movie 8 Mile. He's going to lose himself, literally and figuratively. Elgin's being given the task based off of Polaroid pictures to get some pints of blood. So you see how he's saying yes to himself? He's talking to himself in his head. He's saying he's nodding yes to himself because he's talking himself in his head. He's psyching himself up to go over the threshold and get this blood. This is what you got to do. He's saying yes. He looks back at it. He taps his finger, saying, this is what we got to do. Talking himself up in his head, talking himself into it. Doing what he has to do for his boo. Okay, doing it for the boo. Boo says, I need blood. Get me blood. And dude is like, you know what? Let's do it.
Here I come to save the day.
Elgin, he's psyching himself up. He's going to go over. He's doing it. He's doing it, y'all. Getting his arm ready. Finding a vein. Doesn't even clean the area. He's so psyched and in tune with this mission, with his purpose. He doesn't have time to pick out his fro. Doesn't have time to clean the area to avoid infection. That's some dedication, y'all. That is some dedication. He's dedicated. He's focused. He gets his vein ready. walking around all fine after he drew that much blood. 3 pints. No orange juice or cookies. He should have passed out. His adrenaline was rushing because he's in the zone. He believes in what he's doing. Sometimes when you believe 100% in what you're doing, it can cause adrenaline rush to where you can somewhat, we'll just say, go past physical limitations. That's what I think is going on with him, is he is focused. He's in the zone. This man can survive. He can do all things. And we'll see the effects of that when he's kind of tussling with Fatima. Fatima was able to push him away and do all that stuff. And she would have escaped had the baby not have given her contractions. So Elgin has been weakened. He does show signs of weakness, and he had the assist or the alley-up from the supernatural creature inside of Fatima in order to get Fatima in that room. Elgin's able to draw blood on the first try, unlike my phlebotomist, okay? He's that good. And it goes into mason jars because, again, he doesn't really have an IV bag, but he's got something that can drip stuff in the jars. And this is what we got here. Just fun facts for those who wanted to know. I looked it up. You can Google and look it up yourself if you don't believe me. Or maybe you may have a different answer. But just a fun fact, we have right here a CZ cap wire bail stopper glass bottle. And you can tell that because of this top right here and the shape of the bottle. Then we have a mason jar right here. And then we have a glass Coke bottle, which is right here in the background. You can kind of barely see it back there in the background. And if he fills all that up, and I believe that he did, maybe he didn't do it all the way. But if he gave as much blood as all of these filled up, that is 3.6 pints of blood. That dude is dedicated, y'all. His adrenaline rushing to where he is able to give 3.6 pints of blood if he filled all these up, transport it to the room unseen by anybody, and then go back and get Fatima. And he's able to soldier on because he believes. And the kimono woman not even giving him time to get a break or to rest. I mean, she's giving him more work. Kimono woman is working her volunteer, who is Elgin, just like Kamala Harris was working her supporters.
Finish her.
I know. Kimono woman's got Elgin out here with another assignment. He ain't even done with getting the blood. He don't get no time off. That's crazy. I mean, I'd be like, look, Kimono, I'm gonna need at least a couple of hours to rest. We can't do this tomorrow. No, Kimono says no. Don't do this tomorrow. Do it now.
Kill-tacular. Kilimanjaro. Kill-pocalypse.
Yeah, Kimono cracking the whip. Got the next assignment. Look at Elgin. Elgin's like, I'm not even done with this assignment. You got me doing more, boss. Man. No rest for the wicked. And look, he takes the Polaroid. He sees the place where Fatima's going to be. You can't see because of my head. Let me, yeah, so his next assignment is already there. Next assignment going. I'd be like, look, you need to let me rest or something. You going to maybe give me some cookies? Something. I mean, when we first met, you was drowning me in a bathtub and you've been stalking me. And now you putting me to work. They just got together and she's already treating him like they're married. I know, got a honey-do list already and we just got together. I just met you. We just got together and I already got a honey-do list. Golly. You're going to be getting worked even at nighttime.